Yo, here with the main man, Rio Ferdinand, South London's finest. Prediction for Triple G Canelo.
I'm going to go to Triple G. I just think the determination. I thought we won the last fight. I think he'll win this one.
All right. How about Wilder and Fury?
I'm going for Fury. I want Fury to win, man. Then I want Fury to fight AJ. Let's go, man. Bang out Wilder, please.
You heard it here first. That's South London's predictions.
Look at that fight. Tyson Fury, obviously. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, but I think Wilder wins. But
I mean, look, you never know. With Tyson Fury, he's unbeaten, and
he has one loss, no?
No, unbeaten.
Oh, I thought he lost. Never mind. You're right.
No, Tyson Fury's unbeaten, man.
Yeah.
You know one thing about Tyson Fury, man? He always shocks the world, comes back, and especially when he's fighting Klitschko, people thought it was crazy to fight Klitschko, and he went there and beat him at his home yard, in his backyard,
and won all the belts.
And won all the belts. I mean, he was literally the best heavyweight at the time. So obviously had a few issues in his life, but then came back stronger and now wants to fight the best again. And you know, you can never sleep on someone like Tyson Fury. He's one of them type of fighters that will come and with a big bang he'll just take over again. I think he's got the chance to do that again.
What do you think about this Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, Teddy?
Well, Fury hasn't been active. Obviously, he retired and he came back, so you got to worry about that a little bit. You got to think about that, his mindset, obviously his physicality, and being away and all that stuff. But he's not 100 years old, so it shouldn't play too much. But it'll play a little bit. And also he's fighting a guy who's the best puncher in boxing. I mean, he's a heavyweight, but he's the best pure puncher in boxing. But he's also a guy that is not close to the top of the class when it comes to technique, or doing things in the Boxing 101 technique book. He does a lot of things wrong. So he's got a lot of flaws in him, Wilder. But he does have that reach, he does have that size, and he does have that thunderbolt in his right hand. But Fury has one thing. He's got a style for a big guy. He's a monster of a guy. So here's Wilder fighting a guy bigger than him who fights like a lightweight. He's a 6'7" behemoth, and meanwhile he tries to box as though he's Pernell Whitaker. He moves around, he uses his legs. Klitschko found out it's a tough style. I'll say it again, it's a tough style. It's not easy to deal, and now you got a guy who's looking for one punch a lot. Look, I know Wilder's going to be told by his good trainers, Mark Breland, those guys do a great job. He's going to tell him to use your jab and jab to the chest, slow him down, all that stuff. Maybe go to the body, take some air out of the tires, all that. But still, he's going to be looking for the right hand. And if he starts getting a little off sync, looking for right hands crazy, and the other guy's moving all over the place, that fight can suddenly deteriorate for him. And he can get frustrated because of this style, again, of Fury. So it's going to be, it's going to be interesting. Does this style? We always use that phrase, styles make fights. It fits. It fits in this fight. It really does.
Obviously, the fight everyone wanted to see was Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's all politics. It's called boxing politics. The fighters want to do it, but it's the white man behind the fighters. That is it. It's Eddie Hearn and guy from Shirley, yeah, it's those guys.
But obviously, your good friend Tyson Fury looks like he's going to get that Deontay Wilder fight.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that Tyson should have another fight, two fights.
3 fights. Next year he'll be ready, but right now it's too early.
Why do you think he's taking it?
Money. Money.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Wilder and Fury fight?
I think it's a great fight for boxing. I have my doubts whether it will happen. May get signed, but I hope both guys make it into the ring. I think if there was one guy that we'd want Wilder to fight, to grow the Joshua fight, it would definitely be Tyson Fury. I think it's a bad fight for Fury at the time because he hasn't got his swag or his flow yet. He must be getting 20 million plus for that fight, otherwise I don't know why he's taking it, but he sees something maybe we don't, and good luck to him. I think it's a good fight for the heavyweight division.
So the question is, do you see, does this fight, if Wilder were to win in dramatic fashion, or in the event that Fury were to win, does this fight affect negotiations any way?
Yeah, I think if Wilder wins the fight and it does good pay-per-view numbers, then it certainly increases his stock in the Joshua fight. He's still a 1 belt holder, but he's definitely increasing his stock with wins against Ortiz and Fury. If Fury wins, there must be a rematch clause because it's a voluntary defence, so that will slow down our fight. But I don't see, Fury's a good fighter, very skillful, but I don't see him beating Wilder at all at the moment.
Man, did you see the Tyson Fury fight?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
What would you think?
I mean, that guy was too small. I wasn't that impressed. I didn't watch the whole fight though, but him and Wilder would be a better fight.
Okay, so now that you saw Fury tonight, how do you think that fight goes, based on what you saw?
Based on that fight, but styles make fights, but based on that fight, Wilder, 100%.
By knockout?
Probably, yeah. But Fury is slick though, but like I said, that fight against Klitschko, Fury looked better.
Right.
Again, that was a couple of years ago. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Bobby. Evander, after talking about the Fury-Wilder fight, after everything Tyson Fury put his body through, substance abuse, taking 3 years off, can he really come back and beat Deontay Wilder, do you think?
No, people wouldn't go through what they do if they didn't believe it. So it's obvious that, that he can, but you're fighting a fresh guy who then do his body like that. Now, you got to ask yourself, how is that guy who didn't do nothing wrong going to come in? He going to come in, he got to take advantage of all the things that he know that this guy did to himself. And like this, so the big difference is the confidence I think that Deontay have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that he don't even let that guy even do nothing. He gonna be on him. Because you got to put that pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because let him know that you made a mistake to come out of here and mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it could be an interesting fight.
And I was talking fellow heavyweight champions like yourself, Chris Bird, Layman Brewster. They were telling us about the coffee they're selling, but they also said that Wilder's punching power is legendary, scary. Do you think his right hand is on the level of the power that Foreman and Tyson had, guys that you know how hard they hit?
Well, I would say so, because you know what?
Really?
You see the effect. I'm saying, how many people do you know get hit in the forehead? Boom! Oh, shit, I'm telling he fighting a seasoned fighter who nobody wanted to fight, and he cracked him right in the forehead. And that the boy wobbled. You know what I'm saying? You usually catch him. You catch him in the chin, in the temple, or something like that. But not in the forehead. That's the hardest part of your body. Forehead. That's when they call it forehead. I'm like, if you crumble somebody right with a shot like that, he's hitting hard.
That right hand's no joke then.
Well, I ain't nothing no joke.
Right, obviously.
The shot you get hit that you don't see what gets you out. So that's what I'm saying. He have punching power, but you have to be in shape. I think people, think this thing is a lucky charm, or if I catch him, I hit him. No. I'm telling you, you notice that he works hard. He don't make no excuse by his size or anything. He is small to be a heavyweight today. I'm telling you, he's a small boy. Yes, so wait, he
tall guy.
He did well. She got to have something. I'm telling you, he used it well. I'm telling you, he make him no excuses, and I think that's what make him great, because he ain't never using excuses. One thing he tell him, he said, "Look, I'm serious. I'm not playing." And he go out there and let you know that he's not playing.
So who's the best heavyweight in the world today?
Well, it ain't proven yet.
Right.
Who
do you think?
Don't know. So thinking is to get you wrong. We ain't got to think nothing. The game is boxing. Put them together and let them fight. Then everybody can say the same thing.
I want to feel the power. I I'm gonna show you the. I want to feel the power. I'm gonna show you the. You're gonna feel the fury. You're not gonna feel no power.
Here we go.
I'm gonna show you the. Come on. I'm gonna show you. If White pushes hard and that, you know, bitch. I'm gonna show you. Come on. I'm gonna show you. This ain't a game. Let me tell you. I want to feel the power.